This video is for high performers that want to tighten up on their daily execution. I'm going to go over the way I do like my personal daily self-management, and I'm going to show you the tool that I use that keeps me on track. And I think you're going to love it. Check it out. All right, so here we go. If you ever heard of Personal Kanban or Scrum or this kind of thing, it's the same idea. The magic part about it is I use it for like my personal daily management. I've taught a whole bunch of people on how to integrate this into the way they function so that they can not just like get things done, but also manage themselves and identify the things that distract them. And so very high level, super simple. There's 3 columns. One is the to-do column. The other is the doing column. And the second is done. And so I've set up a nice little example here, and this is what am I doing right now? I am recording this YouTube video. Notice that there's only one thing in the doing column. Why? Because I can only do one thing at a time. Like, I know I like to pretend that I can multitask, but for real, I can only do one thing with excellence at a time. And yes, I can walk and chew gum. I'm good at those kind of things that I've been doing for years and years, but things that take like real focus and knowledge work, it's one at a time, baby. And I can get them done and I can move on to the next thing. So like once I'm done recording the video, guess what? This is like the super fun part. I just slide this bad boy over into done. What that does, it signals, hey, I got nothing going on right now. What am I going to do next? Then I come on over here. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to edit the darn video, right? Like I've got processed it, and I guarantee you I messed up and said some stuff and too many ums and all the things. So I'm going to edit it. And when I'm editing it, that card is going to be in the doing column. And then when I finish editing, boom, I'm moving over to done. And then I'm bringing over post to YouTube because I got to create the thumbnail and all, the description and the timestamps and all the little particulars. Now, it is totally okay to get like ultra granular. And so if you were to get ultra granular, you can come in here and create labels and tag them differently. Like, for example, posting to YouTube is a lot more than just posting to YouTube, right? You got to create a thumbnail. You got to come up with the title. You got to come up with the show notes. And so each of those could be a card. But for me, I just put them all in one bucket because that's what I'm going to be doing. So the idea is simply get the task, the work that you have to do out of your head, put them here in the to-do column, right? Because those are the things I'm going to do today. And then as I work through them, I just move them to the right to doing done. Now you'll notice this says to do the damn thing daily management. And yes, this is a template. If you want the template, do the damn thing down in the comments, and I'll get you the link to hook you up with this template so that you can get going. And now you're probably thinking, wait a minute, fool, you said 3 buckets, but there's a 4th one. Yes. The 4th one is the Squirrel Cage, and that's like the game changer. That was the thing that helped me really stay focused and disciplined on the task at hand. So what does that mean? When I'm working on something or I get a text or I get a random thought or idea in my head, I usually go chase it. And then when I'm chasing that, I'm not executing the work that I'm supposed to be getting done. And so it distracts me and my day gets longer. It takes me longer to get things done. So now when I have an idea like, oh man, I need to text Roseanne about the thing, I just create a card that says that so that I don't forget. Because really, that's the big thing that I'm worried about is forgetting to do the thing. That's why I feel like, oh, I got to do it right now. I just create a simple little card, boom, bam, and then I put it in the Squirrel Cage. Or I get a new idea that I want to go research or hear about a book that I want to listen to. I just create the card to the book, right? Listen to the book, okay? And then I move it over to the Squirrel Cage. And I can always go back to the squirrel. Like when I get my work done, I can go to the Squirrel Cage, pull that thing out and do something with it. But it helps me manage my like anxiety about forgetting good ideas and forgetting to follow up with people and forgetting to do the little fun thing that popped into my head. And ultimately helps me get stuff done. Because why? Because that's what it's all about. Now, if you want like more time management, self-management tips, things that are going to help you experience more joy and fulfillment in your life, check out this video about building better habits. Be cool, and we'll talk at you next time.